I clap like I'm in cheer. Hey guys, it's me Ashley. Welcome back to another video. So, hi. Can you guys tell my hair is still drying? I'm waiting for the curls to magically form by themselves. I have my matcha. To be honest, I had a lot of things that I wanted to do for this video, but I went to Ulta recently. That's what this is. And I bought a couple of things from Ulta, and I kind of want to try them out for this video. So this is a Real Techniques brush. I really wanted to try it. I feel like if I don't use this for like foundation, then at least I can use it to fix up my contour. Like at least, right? I don't know, but I got it, so excited. I also restocked on my NARS foundation. I got the NARS foundation in the shade Santa Fe. Santa Fe medium 2, that's my shade. As you can see on the side, this is what it looks like when it's finished. NARS just decided to make the best foundation ever. It literally gives me a clear base. It's pore filling. It's amazing. NARS is the best. I bought the Diamond Balm. So this is the Diamond Balm. I had to get it. I had to try it. How many carats? If anybody is curious, it's gorgeous. So next thing, I did not get this from Ulta. I did not. This is the KimChi Chic. It is a setting powder. It is in the shade Translucent. If you don't know what this is, it was going viral on TikTok. Set your makeup with this gorgeous fine powder to ensure all day slayage even when you cry. And I'm a crier. Can you guys please look at how they package this? Okay, it looks like that. It's like a little cookie. That is what she looks like. If you know me, you know that I am in love with the IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Pores in the shade Translucent. I bought this for $25. I bought this for $40. Two different sizes. This is the only powder that I can truly feel like I can count on to keep my makeup on for the entire day. It's a micro powder. Micro fine micro powder. This, however, does not say, but it's a set and bake powder, so we're gonna try it out today. So even though I'm not using my favorite powder, we're gonna give this one a try, and I'm gonna do a little wear test for you guys. I want to show you guys how to perfect a base. This could be for any skin type. I feel like my skin type is really dry and oily, and I also want to show you guys how to do a really cute winged eyeliner moment, but with white eyeliner. So what I'll be using to draw out my eyeliner and add a few dots, because honestly that's what I'm feeling like doing today, I'm gonna be going in with the Morphe. This is in 6C. It's not water activated, and you can use a water activated one. I just really like this because it's literally like paint. Once you set it with a powder, it stays on, and I know that because I've worn makeup with this like eyeliner, like Crazy Design. I'll add a picture right here of what I did with it, and I wore that for about like 6-7 hours. Let's get started. Hair is doing its thing. We're gonna start off with how to prep. Honestly, you can wear any foundation, any concealer, you can wear any makeup product on your face, and the way that it's gonna last is if you have a good base to start with, okay? Usually I would go in with my e.l.f. This face cream contains hyaluronic acid, and I also have the other one. This is what the other one looks like. So these two products come from e.l.f. The only difference between them is that this has 30 SPF, so there's sunscreen in it. I guess it honestly depends if you're going out or not, but I recommend a thick cream. e.l.f. provides that pore filling thing that you need so that you don't see your pores and you don't look so cakey, and CeraVe does the same thing. So it honestly depends on your budget, how much you want to spend, what you want to use, and if you like CeraVe. I love CeraVe, so I'm gonna go in with CeraVe. I have used to the bottom of my CeraVe. I add a good amount because you want that base that's like, oh, she's giving, you know? I also apply it like down my neck a little bit because I've learned that my mistake is I forget to apply foundation to my chin, so I just have like a blank spot right here. So I purposely like do this to remind myself, hey, you have a chin, maybe apply some makeup on it. What I start with is a cream that is moisturizing, hydrating, and you know, is pore filling. Right now my skin looks really great. Next you want to go in with a primer. So this e.l.f. product right here is pore filling. It's the Power Grip Primer. If you've ever tried the Milk Makeup Primer, if you don't know what she looks like, I'll add her right here. It honestly gives the same kind of look and feel, but this is less expensive, and honestly, I just live by e.l.f. e.l.f. has amazing products. Or you can go in with the Putty Primer. So both of these primers are very pore filling. I feel like this one leaves your skin like tacky and stuff like that, and that's like, you know, what we want, so that the foundation, the concealer, everything can actually stick on your face. I feel like this one isn't tacky, but I wait for it to dry so that it can give kind of the same effect of a foundation, a barrier, something good for you to lay your makeup on so your makeup stays on. Does that make sense? I know what I'm doing, man. I've been doing makeup for years. What do I go in with? You know what? I'm gonna go in with this one. I feel like I've only just recently gotten to perfecting my base. Like, I did not know what skin products were right for me and what things that I liked and didn't like. I was kind of just like swishing through, oh, this is cool, this is cool. But now it's like, oh, I know how my skin reacts to different products and what my skin likes, so I just follow it. So now that my base is ready for makeup, I let each cream and primer dry. I have my wet beauty blender. It is stained, of course. I'm sorry, I'm so happy I have my NARS. I really love the NARS foundation and the NARS concealer. So if anybody is curious, I got shade matched for this like 3 years ago, and it still fits my neck and my face. That's perfectly fine. You add a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way with this, so it makes me happy. In the NARS concealer, I'm in the shade Macadamia, and I did not get shade match for that. I just tried every single one of them over there. If you guys see a baby fly in my video, I'm so sorry. I like to apply my foundation with my finger first before I go in with the beauty blender. I feel like less product gets attached to the beauty blender, and we don't want to waste product, especially because it's NARS, and NARS is amazing. Oh, it's in my hair. Jeez, curly hair, can you not? My ears are out. There is no right or wrong way to apply your foundation, and I think that's very important for me to say that. I feel like I've had a bunch of like trials and tribulations. What do I like? What do I dislike? What do I feel makes the product actually get attached to my skin? And here is a close-up of what it's looking like, and it's very light. I cannot feel the product on my skin, and I feel like nobody wants to leave their house feeling like, oh my god, I have 10 pounds of makeup on my skin. Like, no. I'm doing a makeup video. You can do like what those people do in the videos where they hit their faces really hard, but it does not make a difference. As long as you have a good base of like, oh, a cream and oh, a primer, then your makeup is gonna stick good. That's the point that I'm trying to say. I haven't been venting for like an hour for nothing. I wouldn't give you guys false information, if that makes sense. Also, what's on the back of your hand, I kind of just go in like that, and I take all of it, and then I look at my face and I see which side did I not give enough attention to, and then I go in. So I might be addicted to e.l.f., like their skincare, their concealers. This is in light peach, and this one is fair warm. You do not need a lot of concealer. You do not even need to be using e.l.f., but as long as you have a concealer that, like, I prefer a shade lighter for like the brightening effect that we're looking for. First, I'm adding in the corner right there, just a little bit. I even swiped off, Jesus, English. I swiped off product like that before I apply, because we don't want a lot. We just want enough to wear, oh, you know? And I'm also gonna go like this, because we wanna try to give that, oh, like she's cut, she's crisp. Then I'm still not dipping back into the, you know, the concealer. And frankly, you don't need that much makeup on your face. It's like, everyone's beautiful. I don't even need to be wearing makeup. I just like makeup, you know? Those are the places that I apply my concealer. Some people wait for it to dry a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna make some harsh lines, and you do not want that. I pinch like this because I have a small face, and I apply. I kind of go into like a downwards motion because later when we apply some contour on the bridge of our nose to give that, you know, effect that we got a small nose, because people want to get smaller noses, but you know, my nose isn't even that big. It like fits my face, but I go and I make a line like that because I want to prepare my face already for the next steps. And I'm just applying upwards, and what's left on your beauty blender, you go like that. See, not too hard, right? Do you see how this is like not as light as that? It like, you know, you blend, and boom. I'm giving you guys options here. So either you can go in with a stick. This is a Fenty Beauty stick. It is in this shade Swedish. She looks like this. I use this a lot and I really like this. The thing is, it's kind of harder to move around. This is in the shade Almond. It's by LA Girl. It is really good. It is really great. Honestly, the price difference between these two is kind of a lot because this is Fenty, this is like drugstore, but if I'm being completely honest, I kind of prefer this one over this one. You might have any of these. I'll apply them right here if you're curious. I don't know the name of this brand right here, but I know that it's like going viral everywhere, and it's like, oh, it's nice, but also it's like expensive, and it's like, it's makeup, you know? That's how I apply my contour. So I am keeping the makeup exactly where I applied it. I'm just pulling it up the bridge of my nose, like the sides, and I also applied some on the bottom because we want that effect of, oh, our nose is pointing upwards. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get me. I'm gonna be going in with this new brush right here, and I'm gonna be taking some of the Fenty Beauty, and I'm not applying it directly on my face because I've noticed that it leaves streaky lines and it's not that blendable. No shade to Fenty, I just feel like I do not want any streaks or lines, and you can tell right away the difference. Like, this is bronzy and it's not that apparent, but this one you could see way more, and it's like, it's great. I love it. And you may be thinking, Ashley, your nose looks orange, the rest of your face looks white. So how do we fix this? Well, I'm so glad that you asked me that question. It's very important. So I go back in, with the LA Girl, and this is where I do my contour, bronzer. I add some color back into the game. Hello? Everyone can do this differently. It depends how you want your face to look, how your face shape is too. That plays a role. As you can tell, I do not have cheekbones. My face is just really chubby. It's like round. So what I like to do is, you see how where the opening of my ears is? Like, I have peach fuzz right here. You can see where that is. Your face might be completely different. If you want your face to look higher up, then you can apply it a little bit higher up, and your blush can go on top of that. But my thing is like, it leads right to the opening of your ears. I do not go in with a lot because I like to kind of contour and bronze up using my powders afterwards. And to be honest, I don't know how that powder is gonna work, whether it's gonna be extremely brightening or whether it's gonna like not make a difference whatsoever. And you definitely do not need a lot. I feel like if you apply a lot of product on your face, then it's like, how do you expect it not to smear and smudge throughout the day? You don't need that much. I really do not apply the Fenty Beauty stick to my cheeks because it's not that bad. I just feel like this product itself is just, it's not so blendable as I hoped that it would be. And I kind of go for more of a liquid because I really do not want to mess up anything. And I'm just kind of going in like circular motions. I'm not dragging it too hard. But I already know from the amount of times that I blinked that my eyes have lines on them. Yep, I was right. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go into the ooh, kimchi. Kimchi, look at that. Comes with its own powder puff. Where's the tape? I'm not stupid, right? There's a way to open this, right? Sorry, guys. This has become a terrible ASMR channel. No, I'm kidding. Ah! Okay, maybe not do that. Taking this out because I know I will not be using it. We're gonna close it, and with any new powder, I just hit it to the side because I know that that is enough for it to give me some powder. It has like a peach color to it, but I'm just gonna take some like that. Feels like the Laura Mercier. And I'm gonna tap back in here because you really do not need that much product. And I'm gonna go like that. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say I do not like it, but I can't just hate something without getting to know it better. I don't want to look cakey, so I'm not giving my face the opportunity to do so. This is what it's looking like. It's just on my cheeks, by the way. It kind of feels like the Laura Mercier. I'm sorry my lips look crusty, but that's what she looks like. I'm applying some to the back of my eye as well before the lines on the back of my eye get worse. And I'm applying it down here. Now let's bring our focus back to the nose. So I hope you guys didn't put away your concealer. I'm gonna apply some like little to the back of my hand. Okay, there's nothing on this brush. It's a really small one because I want you guys to see precisely what I'm doing. I'm just taking a teeny bit of product, and we are going to be making an exclamation point. So I'm gonna drag some product up and then put it at the top. So it doesn't matter how far your nose goes down. It can be longer, it can be shorter. I kind of aim for a more up top view of my nose, if you guys can see that. I feel like it gives a better effect. And what I do is, you see how there's no bronzer up here? I'm going to simply tap and blend it upwards so it can look like, oh, that's where the bridge is. It's going downwards like that, and then this is just like, you know, it's gonna look nice. Trust the process. I'm gonna be going in with a beauty blender though and like really pinching it. Your bronzer should have like dried a little bit on your face, so it's not making like, it's not making a mess and blending in and turning it into like a lighter brown. It should just be simply highlighting. Simply highlighting. Now we bake our nose. It's not just my nose, it's our nose. And that's honestly how I would do the base of my face. And let's be honest, I am nervous. I do not know how long this is gonna last on my skin, but that's why we are doing a wear test. It does look really nice. My face does not look cakey at all. While the powder is like marinating and doing its job, I'm going in with my blush and my bronzer. This is MAC bronzer, contour, whatever it is. It's in the shade Swiss Chocolate. I tried to look for it, couldn't find it anymore. So I'm using a product that's not good for me. Anyway, this is the Wet n Wild in the shade Mellow Wine. So since I already have some sort of bronze contour on, I do not need to use that much product. I have two brushes, by the way. This is for bronzer, this is for blush. You can tell which one is which. Which one is which? It's like, you would think that I can speak English correctly, but we're gonna bake my face. I'm still tapping into the cap. And the other side. I'm seeing that I don't have to use that much product. But yeah, and I drag it upwards just on top so I can still have that effect that we were giving at the start. And I apply to my forehead, and I try to dim down the blush and the bronze that I did. Because let's be honest, I'm always over applying. So now that I have the bake on my face, this is what we are looking like. Let's do my eyebrows. I go in with the NYX Thick It Stick It. This is a thickening brow mascara. And I just brushed through my eyebrows because I feel like I already have a lot of eyebrow hair. I got the Middle Eastern eyebrows. I remember when I took this to Hawaii and I was so nervous about like, oh, is it gonna work good or not? And then I wore it and it stayed on the entire day. It didn't give like that gel effect where it like turns white because it is an eyebrow gel. So there is gel in it. Not too hard, and they stay and they don't move and they look great. Like, come on now. Now by the time that I finished doing my eyebrows, cleaning them up and stuff with a cotton swab because nobody's perfect, that's when I start taking off the bake. Let me feel. And it honestly, it kind of feels like the Laura Mercier, and I am not sure why. I don't know why I'm not feeling it. Now let's move on to my eyes. I'm gonna be going in with the Too Faced palette. This is the Christmas. I got this as a gift for Christmas. Oh wait, I still keep the paper in it. I don't. So this is in Sugar Cookie. It is by Too Faced. I absolutely love these shades. And like you're able to do like a smoky eye, and there's like the mint that, you know, you can add, and like you can go crazy with this palette. There's so many things you can do. I'm gonna be going in with like a regular blending brush. So this is the Morphe 454 brush. I'm gonna be going in with Go Elfin Wild. It is this shade right here. You definitely do not have to use this palette. I just like having a good starter base. It does not even need to give any color on your eyelid. It can simply tint it. This is just like a neutral color. As you could tell, there's not that much of a difference other than it's kind of peachy and this side is like bright. So that's the only difference. I like it for that effect. Like very small, very subtle. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea where I got this brush from, but it's like the perfect painting brush. It has two, this one's a little bit thicker and rounder, and then this one's more pointy, and this is the side I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm gonna dip into the color white. I pick up some product and I apply it. Literally, it's the teeniest drop. And we're gonna start with eyeliner. So it depends what your eye shape is, how far you want to go out. You want it more angled up towards your eyebrow, more across for like a cat eye kind of look. This I feel like is more like doe, like very sweet. This one is like, oh my gosh, don't mess with me, you know? I'm going for the don't mess with me look, so I'm gonna be pointing it like, you know? I'll put it in fast motion. There's no way to explain it. Just draw, you know? So I do a line like that, right? Take some more product and then I connect it. So I go from the line we drew back to my eye, and I have hooded eyes, so I have to like make sure I'm drawing it a little bit thicker. That is how we're looking so far. I'm gonna connect it even further because I want it to be more seamless. And keep in mind that in order for this not to smudge everywhere, we need to add some powder to it. Then I'm taking a little brush like this. It's kind of like, it has a tip, so dipping it into the cap so there's a little bit of product, and I'm simply just lightly gonna tap. When I do this with my IT Cosmetics, it stays on all day, no smudges, so that is gonna be a real test. And now, like, look at, you guys saw how simple it was when I touched the pot. Like, this thing is like paint, but once it's set, she's not going anywhere. A little dot moment, and I think, you know what, let's go crazy. I feel like that's cute. I like that. I like that a lot. Now we do the same thing to the other side, and I have to set the dots. So that is one eye done. It's honestly as simple as that. I'm gonna do the other eye. I'll be right back. Other eye is done. I hope I did that transition right. But this is what she's looking like. She's not that even. I feel like she's even actually. I'm not even gonna lie. That's pretty even to me. If you are curious, this is an eyeshadow primer and color corrector. I did not put this on the back of my eyes, but what I like to do is I like to go under my eyebrow a little bit and then I drag it with my finger. Even though I already add powder and stuff, I feel like it gives that brightening effect. I don't know. I like doing this little step, so I do it. And I'm just adding it to where the eyebrow bends, you know? Just like that. And then you can even add some if you like for extra brightening. The concealer did its job. You can add some and look it. Like, this stuff is great. It's just like a little pencil. You can even use like a little highlighting pencil if you like. Anyways, let's set my face. So another reason why I feel like I do my base really good and it lasts all day with or without this powder, because the It Cosmetics does great. I don't know. We're gonna see how this does. It's so far it's holding up good. I'm not seeing anything. I don't want to judge too hard because I judge really hard. But to set my face, so I go in with 2 different setting sprays. First I go in with the e.l.f. Mist and Set, this one right here, and then I go in with the Urban Decay. Absolutely drench my face and try not to make any emotions because I don't want any of the fine lines to show. And yes, I use a lot because I feel like it actually holds my face together more, and I am going to fan this until it is dry. Spread them. Jesus. You know what I'm talking about? When you do like a spray and it just stays in one spot, you want it to spread around. And the thing is, this sprays like a mist, so I really enjoy using this after, just in case there's spots that I missed. Yeah. This is the Milani in All Natural. That is what she looks like. See, this is the color I like. That is my lips. Now let's go in with some mascara. For my eyes, I'm going in with the Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal. Makeup look is done. So let's let down my crazy hair. So yeah, that is the setting powder. I kind of forgot. I always forget highlight. It's like the most important step and I forget it. And it also helps your nose contour because you see, like, you know, where your concealer is, and boom. This is what she looks like. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a little wear test. I'm gonna wear this makeup like the entire day, and I'll be back in a couple of hours so I can show you guys how the powder works. All right, I'll be back in a couple hours. I didn't charge my camera. My camera's gonna die. But this is what we look like after. If I'm being completely honest, my camera died. So I had to put it on charger for a little bit because I forget to charge my camera. And also, like, I'm kind of sleepy. It is now 1:52. I still have Rapunzel on my phone from like the last video. Or if I look like a mess, I went out and I filled up gas and then I came home. So I didn't really do anything, but I wanted to go out and see like how the real world, and it's hot in California. I wanted to see how it would affect and not just like stay home. But I did do a lot of editing for some, I can barely speak. This, let me give you guys a close-up, okay? So we're getting all close and personal. This is gonna be a really bad view, but I want to show you guys a bunch of oils I have not wiped off. For some reason, the makeup on my chin is gone and my forehead is just shiny. Eye makeup is still on. Nose is very shiny. Now, I just want to see, I've worn the It Cosmetics for I think the longest was 12 hours, but I've worn it on like 8-hour days and it has not, like my oils just don't show this much. So I don't know. I'm not saying this product is bad at all, because let's be honest, it's not bad at all. Let's see if I touch it up. I'm adding a little bit more. If I touch it up, is it gonna just look cakey? Say we're at a party, for an example. There's no oil pads with you. You forgot them. So you're just gonna take a plain old napkin, plain old tissue, okay? And we're just gonna tap. I'm just gonna tap, not rub, and do my forehead too, so we could see. Yeah, not much of a difference. This is perfectly fine. It feels like a lot. That's what it feels like. I do not have any hate towards this product. I just feel like, to be honest, I might just be very judgmental as well because of how much that I love the It Cosmetics, that I'm not used to something like this. And I also noticed right here by my nose, if you take, do you guys see that? There's like a circle of where product is gone. And I did not blow my nose. This would never appear. I have no clue why it's patchy right there, because keep in mind, I did do my skincare really good. But if you touch it up, even though I'm about to take it off, if you touch it up, yep, very cakey. Very cakey. You see that? That's cake. Oh, that's cakey. And no clue if you can tell, but this is the makeup. It Cosmetics does not make my eye wrinkles that noticeable either. And I just feel cakey and kind of gross, to be honest. You know what? Every product works different on everybody. So honestly, I would say give this product a try. If I had to wear makeup to work, then I would definitely go with the It Cosmetics. The back of my eyes feel a little bit sticky, but then again, I did put eyeshadow on them, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how to do a really clean base. Even if you're far away, you can't really notice it. I do think that you would need to like take this with you where you go. I feel like it's a good powder that is affordable. This, however, It Cosmetics just takes it for me. I'm gonna have to do another video where I do another makeup wars. I haven't done that in centuries. This is the last makeup wars I did. As you can tell, I look like I'm 12 years old, so that's how you know it's been a long time since I've done a makeup wars. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it was. Thank you so much for watching this video. What is my outro? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I love to create it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And I will see you whenever I see you next.